Alright, welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. And, yeah.
Many have already gone to Ostagar. Wynne, Aldred, and most of the senior mages. We've committed enough of our own to this war effort.
Your own? Since when have you felt such kinship with the mages, Gregor? Or are you afraid to let the mages out from under Chantry supervision, where they can actually use their Maker-given powers?
How dare you suggest?
Gentlemen, please. Irving, someone is here to see you.
First Enchanter?
Ah, if it isn't our new brother in the circle. Come, child.
This is...
Yes, this is he.
Well, Irving, you're obviously busy. We will discuss this later.
Of course. Well, then, where was I? Oh, yes, this is Duncan of the Gray Wardens.
Pleased to meet you.
You've heard about the war brewing to the south, I expect. Duncan is recruiting mages to join the King's army at Ostagar.
Who we're fighting?
The Darkspawn threat grows in the south. We need all the help we can get.
Darkspawn are a dwarven problem.
They have formed into a horde in the Kokari Wilds and threaten to invade north into the valley. I fear if we don't drive them back, we may see another blight.
Duncan, you worry the poor lad with talk of blights and darkspawn. This is a happy day for him.
We live in troubled times, my friend.
We should seize moments of levity, especially in troubled times. The harrowing is behind you. Your phylactery was sent to Denerim. You are officially a mage within the circle of magi.
Thank you, First Enchanter.
I'm sorry, what is this phylactery?
Blood is taken from all apprentices when they first come to the tower, and is preserved in special vials.
So they can be hunted if they turn apostate.
We have few choices. The gift of magic is looked upon with suspicion and fear. We must prove we are strong enough to handle our power responsibly. You have done this. I present you with your robes, your staff, and a ring bearing the Circle's insignia. Wear them proudly, for you have earned them.
I'm glad to be part of a circle.
It goes without saying that you shall not discuss the harrowing with those who have not undergone the rite. Now then, take your time to rest, or study in the library. The day is yours.
Can I leave the tower?
Not yet. Remember, the tower's walls protect us as much as they protect others from us.
I will return to my quarters.
Would you be so kind as to escort Duncan back to his room, child?
It would be my pleasure.
The guest quarters are on the east side of this floor, close to the library. Now, if you'll both excuse me, I have matters to discuss with Gregor.
Alright. Where is the guest room? That is a good question. I assume it's this way. Is this it? No. Oh. No, thank you. Do you know where it is?
Greetings. I'm glad your harrowing went well.
Oh. Thanks. That's reassuring. What? I wasn't looking forward to being run through either.
I am Cullen.
Oh no,
I
I
was
pressed
to
the wrong
strike
button.
the killing blow if you had become an abomination. I am glad you didn't.
Everyone has a job to do.
I try to serve the Maker first and foremost. As long as I am guided by his commandments, I cannot go wrong. Honestly, I've never seen an abomination, or been called on to slay one.
You don't want, yeah, you don't know what an abomination looks like.
As I said, I've never seen one, but when someone becomes an abomination, something must happen. But what if it's not obvious? Could abominations be walking among us right now?
Excuse me. Oh dear. I'm sure there are no abominations here.
This is still new to me. Maybe one day I'll be as dedicated and driven as Knight Commander Gregor.
He is a very dedicated man, yes.
You must be busy. Perhaps we can talk another time.
Very well. Guest quarters. That's all I wanted to talk to him about, but never mind. Nope. Ah!
Sportingly.
Go on, we'll have a chat with Duncan here, why not?
Is there something else I can do for you?
What's happening outside the tower?
Ah, I imagine you don't leave very often, do you?
We are permitted to walk the grounds.
And thus a good view of the other side of the lake. It must feel rather isolated way out here. I am not a good source of news, I fear. I am preoccupied with the Darkspawn incursion.
How many mages have joined the King's army?
When the king sent out the call, the Circle of Ferelden sent only 7 mages to Ostagar. I asked King Kaelin's permission to come and seek a greater commitment from the Circle.
How many mages could you possibly need?
I hope to place a mage or 2 within every contingent. I cannot do with just 7. Mages will make all the difference in this battle. The Darkspawn have their own magic, and our resources must exceed theirs.
Do you think I could join the army?
I don't know. Do you?
Yeah, I think I could help.
Then perhaps I shall speak to Irving about this later. Darkspawn are a greater threat than blood mages, even abominations. It takes decades for the world to recover from a blight. I wish the Chantry could see that. We must stop at nothing to defeat the Darkspawn. Listen to me. An old man's rantings can't be very interesting.
I learned much from what you said.
You are too kind.
Can you tell me more about the Grey Wardens and Darkspawn?
Certainly. I am intimately familiar with these subjects, after all.
Have there been many Darkspawn attacks?
A horde has formed within the Korkari Wilds in the south. If they are not stopped, they will strike north into the valley. We Grey Wardens believe that an archdemon is leading the horde.
That sounds ominous.
Darkspawn do attack the surface in ragtag bands, but archdemons are capable of rallying the Darkspawn, turning them into an unstoppable force. A horde of Darkspawn, a veritable army. It is dire news indeed. I fear this is what we will have to face.
Ooh, and the King is mustering an army to beat back this threat.
Yes, perhaps it will be enough if we play our cards right.
Why were Irving and Gregor arguing about the war?
It is not my place to comment.
Ah, please. I'd like to know.
Gregor serves the Chantry, and the relationship between the Chantry and mages has always been strained. You've realized by now that the Chantry merely tolerates magic? They watch only because they feel they must.
I don't see why Chantry and mages can't get along.
The Chantry believes that a mage should fear his power. It was the pride of mages, they say, that brought the Darkspawn upon us in the first place. Any mages who join the King's army can unleash their full power on the Darkspawn. In fact, I'm counting on it. Gregor may be afraid of what will happen. What if the mages decide they no longer want to be governed by the Chantry?
True. What is your opinion on the matter?
I believe we must defeat the Darkspawn, one way or another. My opinions end there.
I'd like to talk, but I have duties to attend to.
Of course. Don't let me keep you.
Interesting point of view. Right, before we talk to Jowen, because he's stood there with a big giant glowing exclamation mark, we'll equip our new stuff. So we got this magic staff, the mage robe, which gives us +1 to willpower, +1 to magic. Nice. Better than our apprentice robe anyway. What does the magic staff give us? Iron tier 1 requires 16 magic, restrictions to mage, damage 4, armor penetration 20. Range 50, spell power 1, and +1 magic. Not bad. Jewelry, we got a ring, which gives us +1 to magic again. That's a lot of pluses to magic there. Alright. Well, let's chat to Jowen then.
I'm glad I caught up to you. Are you done talking with Irving?
I think I am for now.
I need to talk to you. Do you remember what we discussed this morning?
Of course I do.
We should go somewhere else. I don't feel safe talking here.
You're starting to worry me, Jowen.
I've been troubled. I'll explain. Come with me, please.
Because that guy has really long hair. I should have changed that.
We should be safe here.
You realise there's a priest standing right here?
Not a priest. I am merely an initiate.
Wait, I've seen you before.
I often attend to my duties in this chapel. Perhaps that is why I seem familiar.
A few months ago I told you that I met a girl. This is Lily.
An initiate? That's forbidden.
So you can see why we wish to keep it a secret.
Lily's been given to the Chantry. She's not allowed to have relations with men. If anyone finds out, we'll both be in trouble.
You can trust me. I won't tell anyone.
Thank you. I knew you'd stand by me.
You can't have brought me here to chat about love.
I wish that was the only thing I needed to talk about. Remember I said that I didn't think they wanted to give me my harrowing? I know why. They're going to make me tranquil. They'll take everything that I am from me. My dreams, hopes, fears, my love for Lily. All gone.
But if you can't feel, then you can't feel sad about it. It's terrible. It's better than dying.
Is it? It's just another kind of death. They'll extinguish my humanity. I'll just be a husk, breathing and existing, but not truly living.
Why would they do this to you?
There's a rumor about me. People think I'm a blood mage. They think that making me a circle mage will endanger everyone.
And are they right about that?
Of course not. But it's not safe here for me anymore. I need to escape. I need to destroy my phylactery. Without it, they can't track me down. We need your help. Lily and I can't do this on our own.
Give us your word that you will help, and we will tell you what we intend.
But can't you just explain everything to someone?
If we tell anyone, Lily will be punished. If you care about what happens to me, help us.
I need to think this over.
I suppose that's fair. But please, give us your answers soon. Time is running out.
Right. Okay. What would Daylen do? I think if I can't squeeze between you two. Fine, go Ranger. I think Daylen would go get as much information out of Irving as he possibly could. See if what he says is true.
I trust you saw Duncan back to his quarters.
Of course, First Enchanter.
I'm glad you met him. He's a most honorable man.
I agree. It was a privilege to have met him.
Gray Wardens are peerless warriors who sacrifice all for our sakes. We can learn much from them. Now, did you need something?
I just wanted to tell you I've done what I've asked. You asked.
Appreciate the favor.
Do I want to tell him?
You have returned. Does something require my attention?
No, just stop by to say hello. Jowen says he's going to be made tranquil.
And how does he know this? I suppose the young initiate he dallies about with revealed it to him. You think I didn't know? I did not become First Enchanter by keeping my eyes and ears shut.
Please, I beg you, don't do this to Jowen.
Gregor says he has proof and eyewitness testimony that Jowen has been practicing blood magic. I cannot say more. Were it left to me, things might be different. But the Chantry, I'm sorry, child. This rite of tranquility will happen.
Gregor must be making it up. He hates all mages.
Let us not speak ill of my colleague. Our colleague. You know little of this, and I ask you to hold your tongue.
You know this is wrong. I have nothing more to say.
Perhaps one day you will see it from my side.
Fine.
You have returned. Does something require my attention?
Jowen says he's going to be a tranquil.
And how does he know that? You think I didn't know? I did not become First Enchanter by keeping my eyes and ears shut.
Then you must know Jowen plans to escape the circle.
Oh, interesting. What more do you know?
I only know that he planned to destroy his phylactery.
And I suppose his lady friend is involved? Yes, she must be helping him. She would know more about the repository than he would. Do you know anything else?
No, I came directly to you.
I suspected Lily would tell him of the impending rite if she found out. But I never expected they would have the gall to break into the repository.
What will you do with Jowen?
Reporting him to Gregor and the Templars will accomplish nothing beyond what's already planned. If the Circle must punish one of its own, I will see the Chantry done the same courtesy. Lily will not walk free while my apprentice suffers.
Ooh, vengeful. You could just tell them she's involved.
If we mention her involvement, The Chantry will say that she was framed. No, she must be caught in the act.
You're using Lily to get back at this Chantry?
If you want to survive, you must learn the rules and realize that sometimes sacrifices are necessary. Jowen will become tranquil, but Lily must also face the consequences of her actions. How did you learn of their plan? Do they trust you?
Yes, they trust me. And that's why I won't betray them.
You felt comfortable enough to bring this to me. Do not shy from your duty now.
That's beyond the call of duty. I mean, what's in it for me?
No charge from me is beyond your duty to this circle, mage. You must obey this order.
I'll do as you ask.
Go. Convince them you will risk all for their cause. I will be outside the repository with a contingent of Templars. Let them see the mischief into which their initiate led our student. Perform well, and your dedication will be rewarded.
Oh dear. So Daylen's just got himself stuck in the middle of this. Bit of plot of intrigue here. Hello, Templar. Oh no. I'm sure I saw a Templar there. Oh, whatever. So, Irvin knows Jowen's a blood mage. Gregor has proof that Jowen's a blood mage. Irvin's using Lily to get back at the Chantry for punishing one of his circle mages.
Are you going to help us?
Sordid little scheme. You have my word. I will help you.
Thank you. We will never forget this.
Tell me your plan and make it quick.
I can get us into the repository, but there is a problem. There are 2 locks on the phylactery chamber door. The First Enchanter and Knight Commander each hold 1 key. But it is just a door. There is power enough in this place to destroy all of Ferelden. What's a door to mages?
What if it's a magical door? No, it can't be that easy.
What if it is? We have to try. I once saw a rod of fire melt through a lock. You could get one from the stockroom. But Owain doesn't release such things to apprentices.
Let's not waste more time then.
We should stay here. 1 mage at the stockroom will attract less attention than a mage, an apprentice, and an initiate.
I'll be back soon.
Good luck. Our prayers go with you.
I'm not good with this whole intrigue thing. Plotting and scheming is not my way. Although it is sometimes really fun. I've gone past the door. It's here. So, this is Owain. He's been made tranquil.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you?
I need a rod of fire.
Rods of fire serve many purposes. Why do you wish to acquire this particular item?
What can the rod be used for?
Some mages require them for their research. Others merely want to light fireplaces.
I anticipate having to light a fireplace.
I will set down that you require the rod to deal with the personal matter. Here is the form, Request for Rod of Fire. Have it signed and dated by a senior enchanter. I will release a rod to you once I have the signed form.
I'll be back shortly.
Thank you.
Okay, just trying to think of who to go to. We could go back to Irvin. We could, because there's loads of senior enchanters around. But I think we'll go to Irvin. There's a quest there. No, we'll go to Irvin. I mean, he gave us this whole task, so he'll want to know what's going on.
You are back. Has something gone wrong with the plan?
No, I just need this form signed.
A rod of fire? Why do you... I understand. Trying to break through the door this way. Interesting.
This will work, won't it?
The phylactery chamber door is warded and resists all magic worked upon it.
Ah. Can you give me your key?
Even if I did, Gregor always keeps his on his person. Not easy breaking into a locked chamber, is it? Still... yes. The phylactery chamber shares a wall with the artifact vault. Age and dampness seeping up from the ground have weakened a segment of it. You
Nice.
can break down this part of the wall to gain entrance into the chamber.
Is there no other way?
None that I can think of. However, breaking down this wall should not be difficult. We have an old Tiventer device in the vault. It may have been used for defense, or possibly entertainment. It amplifies spells. Use the rod on this artifact, and aim it at the wall.
Want somebody to hear that?
The repository is deep within the tower. It's unlikely anyone will hear anything, except a muffled rumbling. Besides, odd noises are quite commonplace here.
True that. What if it destroys everything else in the room?
The artifact releases controlled bursts of energy. Just aim it in the right direction.
Okay. You know more about these things than I do.
One more thing. Do not be quick to suggest there is another way in. I don't want Lily and Chowan to suspect. Make it seem like you came up with the idea yourself. Here is the form with my stamp. Owain will release the rod to you now.
Right, okay. Sweet! A rod of fire seems really cool. I want one. For my birthday. No, missed him twice.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you?
Here's the signed form for the rod of fire.
Everything looks to be in order. Here is the rod you requested.
Thank you, Owain. I like you. Was it this door? It was this door, yes. Through, round, up, down. Oof.
I hate waiting. It makes me nervous.
I have the rod of fire.
That was quick.
To the repository, then. Freedom awaits.
Oh dear, I have to lead the way, of course. With me. Through here. No, through here. And down this way. Yeah, whoever put that there's an idiot. Time's up. So join me in the next part.